Hi there. Welcome to the legendary urban garden. Did you know that in the past 50 years, obesity rates amongst children and adolescents have tripled and gone up roughly 340%? Today, I would like to inform you about why gardening should be included within educational curriculums. Additionally, I would like to persuade you to take a stand for gardening within the educational curriculums. A few of the major points of today's speech are national obesity rates, help children receive a hands-on learning experience, as well as the resulting confidence that the children are left with. Most of our life centers around food choices, right? We all eat 3 times a day, which means we are all making life choices that impact our health and wellness. At this point in time, we have the highest obesity rates that we've ever had. According to the CDC, for about 40% of, of kids by the time they're in their sophomore year of college will be obese, unless we give them the confidence to make different food choices now. To face the challenge of obesity, I will be explaining the reasons to incorporating gardening within the educational curriculum. A couple of important definitions that are needed to understand the topics today are that of gardening and curriculum. According to dictionary.com, gardening is the act of cultivating or tending a garden, and curriculum, on the other hand, is the aggregate of courses of study given in a school, college, university, etc. To expand on today's idea, I would like to mention the benefits of hands-on learning. The hands-on style of learning uses the garden as a backdrop to teach all of the core concepts that the educational curriculum is already teaching, and they're already trying to tackle these different ways of trying to teach them to students. It gives an out-of-the-box, fresh look at what teachers have been tasked to do for years, which is trying to get the concepts to be understood. As Kurt Michael Fries says, there is nothing taught in schools that cannot be learned in a garden. The hands-on learning environment helps make the concepts understandable. You may be asking yourself whether this system has been incorporated into an educational curriculum. And the answer is yes. In Buffalo, Wyoming, there is a school that goes by the name of Edible Learning Lab. One of the major results from the gardening with these individual educational curriculums is confidence in the children. The children demonstrate their confidence when they return to their homes and share their knowledge with the family members. There's an immense impact in the garden style of education, and this impact is transferred over to the family and the families of these children and the distant relatives. The students who are participating with the hands-on learning through gardening are taking home their knowledge and changing the way life at home occurs. They are changing the way the dinner table looks. They are changing the way their family eats. Overall, there is a definite impact being made in the students. An opposing viewpoint to the idea of adding a garden into an educational curriculum is the viewpoint of not adding a garden in the first place. These viewpoints exist due to the lack of knowledge in the garden sector and how much effort a garden requires. As Caitlin Flanagan says, foodies and educational reformers are robbing an increasing number of American school children of hours they might otherwise have spent reading important books or learning higher math. To this, I respond by acknowledging the fact that she lacks the knowledge of the benefits of hands-on learning and how incorporating the rest of the curriculum into the garden can significantly increase the knowledge of these students and the children. Hands-on learning is a more feasible option due to the fact that it helps children understand school concepts better than if they were participating in a hands-off style of learning. In conclusion, gardening should be included within educational curriculums for 3 main reasons: to face national obesity rates, to help children receive a hands-on style of learning, and lastly, as well as the resulting confidence that the children are left with. After today's analysis, it can be said that gardening within the educational curriculums will increase the probability of to significantly decrease the obesity rates amongst children and adolescents. Thank you and have a good day.